Gales Glance, raced by J. Brooks, P.R. Cleary, S.A. Barton and the Woodlawn Park Stud Syndicate, managed by Mr. B.L. Larter, having its 44th start, its 7th win, and certainly its biggest success this afternoon in the all-aged. The first four's paid $2,427.50. It's 2, 4, 5 and 3. El Mirada, B. York first. Final Fantasy, M. de Montfort for Bruce Cross second. Sunline number 5, Greg Childs for Trevor McKee third. The margins, a half neck, a long neck, 139.71. The sectionals, 49.61 for 800 and 37.50 for the last 600 metres. Well, you can't win them all, but she slightly dwelt at the start. She probably missed it a half to three quarters. Then Greg drove her through. She went up to look for the lead, but Go Flash Go was keen to go faster. So she seemed to settle pretty well. But I sensed there might have been a little bit of trouble at the 300 metres. He was starting to really urge her along, and she didn't have that spark there this afternoon. And for a moment, I thought Final Fantasy was going to blow away El Mirada. But that's what racing's all about, the great uncertainty, eh? What do they say? What did the late, great Ken Howard always say? Odds on, look on, and never run upstairs. But, gee, there'd be no greater supporter of Sunline than me, and I'm really quite devastated to think that she didn't beat that field this afternoon in the all-age stakes. But against that, they're not machines.
Almost set Perth.
OK, we'll be back shortly with more from a stunned Randwick.
And correct weight to go.
Away out in front. All set to go, and they're off and running now in the 5th for the day. One that missed the start pretty badly. St. Christoph about 3 or 4 lengths, and Prince Baraides out quickly. Ted's Jester getting up on the inside with Vain Tycoon. 2 for the back, Raffin Times, Born Brave. A length, Corvain and 2 to St. Christoph. Slow to move from the gate still last. Coming up with about 600 to go. Vain Tycoon 3 deep, Prince Baraides the middle. Ted's Jester back on the fence, 3 lengths into Corvain up to 4th. Outside at Born Brave. St. Christoph is making some ground, but 6 off them. And last of all, Raffin Times, 400 to go. Vain Tycoon, Prince Baraides and Ted's Jester. A length and a half, Corvain running on very well now. Born Brave out deep, and St. Christoph has picked up ground but needs an out. On the turn, Prince Baraides, Ted's Jester. Corvain went for the run, so did St. Christoph. There's no room for it yet. Now it's barging through, and Born Brave down the outside. Corvain gets clear, hits the front from St. Christoph. Born Brave out deep, but Corvain got clear from St. Christoph, and Corvain's coming away a length and a half. St. Christoph second, 2 away third is Born Brave, a gap, Prince Baraides, Ted's Jester, Vain Tycoon, last of all, Raffin Times.
Winner there, number 3, Corvain, J. Patton, 250, 130. Second one, St. Christoph, 110. 2, Born Brave, 240.
Now, Newcastle Toads.
Superfecta race, it's jackpotted the Superfecta on 11, 13, 3, 8, 9 and 10. 11 Angie's Gold, 10, 10 and 280. 13 Rapid Lass, 210. 3 Imagine, 210. The Quinella, 25.50. The Exacta, 54.20. The Trifecta, 11, 13 and 3, 247.60. Superfecta jackpots, the extra double, 8 and 11. 8 the first leg winner, Kyalia, into 11 Angie's Gold, $80.50. 3 quarters by 5.5, 54.7. Last 635.96. The jockey's coming back to scale. We'll have weight shortly.
And Greg at Moonee Valley, race 5, 312. 3 Corvain, 251.30. 1 St. Christoph, $1.10. 2 Born Brave, 240. The Quinella, 370. Exacta, 750. 312 Trifecta, $36.50 with the first four to come. Race 6 Troubadour opens $11
overall, 467,000 to the winners' connections. Life is Beautiful goes in, and again we're ready. 2,400. They stand well. They're off, and a good even line. Life is Beautiful, actually, first away, commencing well. Tempest Morn and Gentle Genius looking for the lead. Lovelorn right with the front runners. Then Calm Smites are followed closely. Going through the centre, Mrs. Tendulkar. Lady Mulan is going to be pratted out very wide. And here's a good duel as they travel to the turn out of the straight near the 2,000. And Lovelorn to the front from Gentle Genius and Tempest Morn. Life is Beautiful back to 4th. Wider out is Lady Mulan, and then Mrs. Tendulkar, followed 2 back by Asia on the inside of Dan Defy. The stable stablemates. 2.5 to Calm Smites, followed by 11s as Rose Archways 3 deep and 2 lengths to Gwendolyn to the 1700 in the Oaks, and Lovelorn leads the way. The VRC Oaks winner from last spring in Melbourne, and Lovelorn about 3/4 Lady Mulan. She's not having a lot of luck early. She's getting a little closer to the leader now, sitting at its girth into the back, and it's Lovelorn 1/2 to 3/4 of a length. Lady Mulan, a length third, Gentle Genius, Tempest Morn, 1 out, 1 back, followed by Life is Beautiful on the inside of Mrs. Tendulkar. 1.5 further away, Asia inside, Dan Defy, Rose Archway wide, 11s is the fence, and between Rose Archway and 11s is Races Calm Smites, and a bit more than a length to Gwendolyn as they go to the halfway in the AJC Oaks at the 1200 marker, and Lovelorn the pilot. She's nearly 2 lengths on Lady Mulan, with Gentle Genius hugging the rails. Tempest Morn is galloping fourth, and then Life is Beautiful, followed by Mrs. Tendulkar. Length and a half further away is Asia on the inside of Dan Defy from Rose Archway. 11s is Calm Smites is second last, a dozen lengths from the lead, and 3 behind her is Gwendolyn. They work to the High Street side and coming near to the 800, little or no change in the order. It's Lovelorn, nearly 2 lengths, Lady Mulan, Gentle Genius on the inside from Tempest Morn, and then comes Mrs. Tendulkar. Life is Beautiful, hard at it over on the inside, followed by Asia, Dan Defy, Rose Archway. 11s. Calm Smites is second last. He's about to rev up. Prevalon, Calm Smites, but it's 8 and 10 wide, and Gwendolyn whips them in. Coming to the corner, and the field is bunching up. Lovelorn taken on the inside by Gentle Genius, and Tempest Morn the outside, and so quickly did Tempest Morn go, she hits the lead, and up the rise, and Tempest Morn 2 lengths, Rose Archway to second, Asia third, Gentle Genius gone, so too Life is Beautiful, and then 11s. Forget about Calm Smites. Tempest Morn in front, 120 to go. Rose Archway's the only danger. Tempest Morn the inside, and Rose Archway. Tempest Morn hanging out on Rose Archway, but Rose Archway does too well. A great effort. Rose Archway wins the Oaks from Tempest Morn. Third posse, 2 Asia. Fourth was 11s. And then Dan Defy, Gentle Genius, Life is Beautiful, Calm Smites, Gwendolyn, Lovelorn, Mrs. Tendulkar, and tailed off last was Lady Mulan.
Fourth on the inside from Ronaldo, Willie Be Good, ripping and tearing. Barnrim Par and Old Trafford in the middle. 1,100 metres to run, and Flathead has gone to the front. It's the Geraldton train galloper, Flathead showing the way from Western Pompeii, Prince Kunji third. 2 lengths to...
Loch Torridon trying to drop its head in gate 7, settles. Just at about a half length, Loch Torridon. The others have come out in a good line. Troubadour, one of the best to begin out in the middle with Yawahid, and further out in the track, Synology. One that stood there and missed it badly was Just Ace in the early point. And coming down, Synology leads Yawahid. On the inside, Doolan Gem, followed by Loch Torridon from Nautilism, Troubadour. Further back, Prolific, followed by Wajib Star. Then Il Don, Denazeva, and about 6 to 8 lengths. Last of all is Just Ace down to the 1600. And the leader, Synology, cutting to the fence, a length and a half, Yawahid. Doolan Gem went up third, a length and a half, Loch Torridon fourth. Fifth, Troubadour, outside at Nautilism, 2 lengths further back in the race. Prolific on the outside of Wajib Star, about 3 to Il Don. Outside at Denazeva, and about 6 to 8, last of all, Just Ace. Around the turn, at the 1300 metre mark, they race, and Synology on top. Led by a length and a half to 2 lengths in front now from Yawahid. On the inside, Doolan Gem third, a length and a half, Loch Torridon. 2 then to Troubadour fifth, Nautilism sixth outsider, 2 to Wajib Star and Prolific. 3 further back, Denazeva outside Il Don. And last of all is Just Ace, about 5 lengths off. At the 1,000 metre mark, they're strung out. Synology 1.5, Yawahid, and Doolan Gem third. A length, Loch Torridon fourth. 5th, the inside, Troubadour. 1 to Nautilism, a length, Wajib Star and Prolific, and 2 to Denazeva and Il Don. And Just Ace is tacked on off the back at the 800 metre mark, and Synology a length and a half, Yawahid hard ridden. Loch Torridon and Nautilism peel out very wide. They make their runs out in the centre of the track, and Nautilism and Loch Torridon quickly swished to the front now. 2 lengths in front of Synology gone from Yawahid, and further back then running on fairly Prolific. Out wide here, Nautilism a length and a half in front. Fighting back is Loch Torridon at the 350, 3 lengths further back, Prolific. Then a gap to Yawahid, Troubadour, Denazeva, and well back was Doolan Gem. Nautilism and Loch Torridon coming back again after Nautilism headed it. But Loch Torridon, the grey, fights back, heads off Nautilism, with Prolific running on well in the straight. Loch Torridon, Nautilism, and Prolific getting home hard out in the middle. Might be the one. Prolific's ranging up to Loch Torridon, Nautilism, and Prolific takes the lead and comes away. Prolific by a length and a half to Loch Torridon. 2 away, third is Nautilism, a long gap, Yawahid, Denazeva, Troubadour, Doolan Gem, Il Don, Wajib Star. Just Ace missed the start and beat one home, and that was Synology.
8 Prolific, J Wings, 10.60, 2.70. 7 Lock Torridon, $1.80. 3 Nautilism, $2.80.
And they're at the barrier. Race 1 Toowoomba, the favourite High Zerf at 2.70 to win. 1.10 for the place.
Race 6 at Cheltenham. Number 1, So Gorgeous, 9 and 3. 2 All-Time High, 13 and 4. 3 left.
Ernie. Low leader Star, the favourite. There's the light. They're racing. Broken a pretty good line as well. Shamira, one of the best to begin with. Benediction. Jern's Heart came out fast. Bleeny was going forward in the early stages with Strawberry Sylvana. Brevisa's in that group with So Gorgeous. McBeal back on the inside from Lolita Star. South Sea Pearl got a check there. Shelbourne Lass going forward off the track. Then Spurn. Well back was Sanctus with All-Time High. And Ocean Tide was back towards the tail of the field. They head out towards the 1,400 metre mark and Bleeny went to the lead now. Bleeny leads by a length and a half to Sylvana second. So Gorgeous was third. Benediction next. Shelbourne Lass trap wide going forward for Gauchi. Strawberry was next. Lolita Stars also out 3 deep. On her inside, Jern's Heart and Shamira back on the inside. A length and a half to Brevisa. McBeal on its inside. A length and a half to South Sea Pearl, Spurn, Sanctus. Then Ocean Tide. And All-Time High was last of all. They run inside the 1,000 metre mark. In the Lakewood Stud Stakes, and Gauchi sent Shelbourne Lass right around the outside after being trapped deep to take up the front. So Shelbourne Lass leads by a length. 2 on second spot, Bleeny. A length to Sylvana third. So Gorgeous was fourth. In that group, Strawberry with Benediction. Another length to Lolita Star, tracking into the race from Jern's Heart. Back on the inside, Shamira. Then Brevisa looking to improve now from Spurn, McBeal, Sanctus. South Sea Pearl was well back with All-Time High. And Ocean Tide, one of the last on the bend at the 500 metre mark. In the Lakewood Stud Stakes, and it's still the big grey filly, Shelbourne Lass, which leads the way. Brings them into the home straight by a length to Sylvana. So Gorgeous coming to the outside, then Benediction. Lolita Star now asked to let down at the 200 metre mark. Shelbourne Lass is going well at the moment. Leads by a length to Sylvana, trying to level up. Lolita Star putting in the big ones. Then So Gorgeous and Shamira, but it's still Shelbourne Lass. This has been D. Gauchi at his brilliant best, and Shelbourne Lass wins by 3/4. Lolita Star second, Sylvana third. Strawberry fourth, then McBeal. South Sea Pearl made good ground from Spurn, Jern's Heart, Benediction. Then Shamira. So Gorgeous never came on in the straight from Sanctus Bleeny. All-Time High. She's not racing anywhere near her best, and well back Ocean Tide with Brevisa.
Number 5, 10, 10, 320. Number 3, 190. Number 10, $8. Darren Gauchi aboard the winner. They're close to a start at the Gold Coast as we head back to Ian.
Righto, Rodney, see how far we go here. Number 1 at $13 and $4.40 in race 7. And now only one horse to come up here, and that is Hellenic Prince. Hellenic Prince is in. We're set for the Hallmark. The Intercontinental Hotel Hallmark Stakes. Starter off the stand. Back on the ladder. Presses the button. They're off. Matter of Honour didn't jump all that quickly, and wide out Hellenic Prince was away smartly, headed by Crixia, going quickly Pittance, and Lord Essex showing plenty of speed. Matter of Honour is improving, and not far away Huge Jet with Scottish Pride. Juggling Time, and then comes Straban. Getting out of its ground is Hellenic Prince. A length further back, Ruthless Tycoon, King of Acapulco, Knickerbocker Kid, and PlayStation's last. 7:50 to go, and Crixia the leader. The heavily back Matter of Honour 3/4 second. Third is Lord Essex, Pittance wide. Scottish Pride holding the fence over Juggling Time, and then Huge Jet. Wider out Hellenic Prince over Straban, and then Ruthless Tycoon, Knickerbocker Kid, followed then by King of Acapulco, who's a long way back with PlayStation. Around the corner they travel, and here Crixia taken on by Scottish Pride, and Juggling Time as Crixia is thrown in the towel. Lord Essex is running a nice race fresh. He's very, very wide, and then Ruthless Tycoon, Juggling Time headed off Scottish Pride. Lord Essex on the outside, and 2 lengths to Ruthless Tycoon, and Knickerbocker Kid, but Juggling Time in front. 100 to go. A length clear. Scottish Pride can't pick him up, followed by Ruthless Tycoon. Lord Essex hanging on, but to the line goes Juggling Time. Juggling Time from Scottish Pride. Photo, Lord Essex and Ruthless Tycoon for third. Knickerbocker Kid wasn't far away. Followed a good way back then by Pittance, and then came Hellenic Prince. Matter of Honour didn't run on. Followed home by PlayStation, Huge Jet, Straban, King of Acapulco and Crixia knocked up to run last. Number 11, Juggling Time. Mitch Newman for his boss, Ronnie Quinton, takes out the prestigious Hotel Intercontinental Hallmark Stakes. In doing so, 21.60 and 5.10 in New South Wales. My Jugar from Biding Time, trained by Ronnie Quinton for Mr. G.J. Matheson, first up since the 16th of December. And that was win 11, 8 seconds and 4/3 from 34 starts. 11.81. Juggling Time, Mitch Newman first. Number 8, Scottish Pride, Corey Brown, second, has paid 2.10. Number 1, Lord Essex, terrific run, first up for over 12 months. Chris Munch, third, has paid 4.60. Quinella, 56.70, $160.70 exacta. Trifecta, 1,699.10, and the daily double 4 and 11, 228.80, and we're about to get the fourth number for the all-important first four. It's 11.81 at the moment after race number 7. Okay, we've got another race coming up shortly, but that was a big effort by Juggling Time. What a terrific run by Lord Essex. Matter of Honour, I don't think he handled the conditions here. He didn't jump all that quickly. Then he got up not far off the lead, but when Larry asked him for an effort in the straight, he didn't do a thing, Matter of Honour. I think I'd be prepared to overlook that run and judge him on a better track. Okay, we'll be back shortly.
Eminent Chevelle has been in there for some time. He's won 2 from 2 this preparation. He's well behaved in the stalls. Thunderman, Stars in Bars. Yoruba going across. He was unluckily beaten at his last start. Zariz is looking to regain form after an unsuccessful campaign in Victoria. He's the last to move in. Pimpana Player going up towards his position. Zariz coming up towards his spot now. And we're just about set to go. Stand by for a start in the Curiobale Classic. Zariz about to take up his position. The attendant leading him across. He moves into line now, and they're all in and they're set. Ready to jump. Zariz just balances himself up in the gates. Starting signal given. Set now. Eminent Chevelle, gate 1. Susie Gray right up to it, racing. Eminent Chevelle hesitated slightly near the inside. Marlena began brilliantly. Zariz is showing blistering speed in the early stages. He's coming across, going up towards the lead. Johan Lover is going to settle third. Eminent Chevelle kicking up to be fourth on the inside of Stars and Bars, and then Pimpana Player. Rapid Man, Yoruba a little bit wide. Brave Hawk a little bit deep. Keffel has drifted back off the pace. He's midfield at the moment, just in advance of Bosun's Piper and Thunderman. Getting well back as Heroism. Susie Gray's back to third, last in company with Miners Eugen and Cosmic Comet is last of all. Zariz finds the lead into the first bend. 800 metres to go. It's Zariz 3/4 of a length in front of Johan Lover. Marlena is now trailing a length away third, followed by Eminent Chevelle, Pimpana Player, then Rapid Man. Yoruba still deep. Stars in Bars is next on the inside, followed by Keffel and Brave Hawk. Heroism starting to go forward outside of Bosun's Piper. Susie Gray's giving them a mile start. Miners Union as well, back with Thunderman and Cosmic Comet is last. Zariz is the leader. They're heading for home now. It's Zariz a length in front of Johan Lover, followed by Marlena, Eminent Chevelle, Rapid Man, Pimpana Player coming to the outside, then Yoruba. Zariz is still the leader. 200 metres to go. He kicked away from them. Zariz a length and a half in front of Marlena. Marlena trying hard to come out after Zariz. Zariz in front. Marlena's flying this last little bit. Zariz, Marlena, they hit it all close. Zariz or Marlena, Johan Lover or Keffel in a photo third and fourth. Then Eminent Chevelle, Rapid Man and Pimpana Player. Yoruba, Thunderman, Heroism. Well back was Cosmic Comet, Brave Hawk, Miners Union, Stars in Bars, Susie Gray and Bosun's Piper. One of the last home. Marlena diving the last little bit and she's got it.
17 the winner, Marlena. Leanne Henry, 10.80 the win, 3.40 the place. 2 Zariz at $2.80 for third. 8 Johan Lover, 5.60. 4 Keffel, 1.60.
The barrier Newcastle and the favourite is number 6.
Number 17, Marlena is the winner. Zares cut down by Marlena right on the line. What a day for Clary Connors today. He won the Oaks in Sydney, and now he's won with Marlena. 17, 2 and 8, confirmed by the judge. 17, 2 and 8, 17, Marlena. Leanne Henry, the winner. That'll be a big thrill for her. Clary Connors won the Oaks in Sydney, and now he's won the Classic here at Doomben. Leanne Henry, that would be a career highlight for her. She was having difficulty getting Marlena to come away from the heels of Zares, but she balanced Marlena up, and in the last 100 metres, the marauding filly flew at Zares, and right on the line, she's got Zares. 17, Marlena is the winner, Leanne Henry. Second place goes to number 2, Zares, ridden by Michael Carl. And Johan Lover, number 8, is officially third. Zach Purton, fourth in the race, goes to number 4, and that's Keffel, ridden by Scott Seaman. Well, Zares went...
We have correct weight Perth and 316. Doomben race 17, 17 Marlena, 1080 the win, 340 the place, 2 Zares, 280, 8 Johan Lover third, 560. Quinella 46.50, exacta 98.10. The 17, 2 and 8 trifecta, $1,483. Waiting the first 4 on 17, 2, 8 and 4.
Now the update race 2, Toowoomba, 1 Crocus.
That's as we wait on Barama Star to come up. And signal, they're off and running. El Caballo and Walk on Ice bounce quickly from Yellow Limit and further out Saboom. An early break in the that portion of the race from Brassy, Jim, Brodance, and last of all Barama Star. First turn and El Caballo down on the inside led from Saboom and Walk on Ice in the middle. 2 for the back, Yellow Limit fourth. About 3 for the back, Brassy, Jim, 1 Brodance and 2 to Barama Star. Top weight on top, and they head down the back, and the leader El Caballo a length and a half in front now. 2 to Walk on Ice. 3/4 third, the outside Saboom. 2 for the back, Yellow Limit. Fourth inside, Brassy Jim, and then a length and a half to Brodance, and Barama Star moving up on the outside. Off the back of the 850, and the leader is El Caballo, 1.5 Walk on Ice, ahead the outside third. In the race is Boom, a length into Brassy Jim. They weren't going hard. He pulled his way up fourth on the outside of Yellow Limit. Then Barama Star on the outside here of Brodance. Going to the 600-metre mark, El Caballo about 1/2 to 3/4 to Walk on Ice and Boom. Further out Brassy Jim, and right off the track there is Barama Star. It's fifth, the length into Yellow Limit and 2 to Brodance. Walk on Ice puts the pressure onto El Caballo, who's hard at it, and Walk on Ice sailed straight past him, hit the front out deep here. Walk on Ice from El Caballo. Boom and further back Brassy Jim, then Yellow Limit from Barama Star, but Walk on Ice straightened up 2.5 in front of Brassy Jim. Boom and El Caballo struggling, then Brodance. Walk on Ice in front halfway up the running, a length Boom, Brassy Jim and Brodance down the outside. Walk on Ice just in front, Boom and Brodance out wide, Brodance I'd say, from Boom and Brassy Jim. Walk on Ice, a gap Barama Star, and further back Yellow Limit, and the favourite El Caballo last of the 7.
Brodance number 9, $11.80 for the win, $4 the place, 3 Boom at $3.70, 8 Brassy Jim for third, and no third dividend. It's a photo finish.
To race number 7. 9 gets it. Brodance out wide. Number 9. Number 9, Brodance out deep, gets it from number 3 Boom. Number 9 out wide gets the photo. Brodance from 3 Boom. And Brassy Jim, number 8, is third. 9.
And we have correct weight through Doomben, race 7 on the number 17, 2, 8 and 4.
Correct weight brought to you by Stud and Track, Penrith and Revesby.
Fourth league gets all the fun.
Bush Padre, the favourite. Drawn in the middle of the field. They're racing. And Rally from the inside jumped awkwardly. Kuta Hurry came out fast with Danish Storm showing good speed. So was Exalted Lad. Rally recovering near the inside. Wide out Polish Echo was going forward with Bush Padre and Comforts from Tall Less. Centurion midfield the inside. Then Keymark. Around its outside goes Quillion. Further back in the field, Bevan. A length and a half to Burley. Then Mad Harry outside the square. And Soldado from its wide gate went back last of all. Out by the 1,400-metre mark, and Mertens has taken Bush Padre to the lead here. Bush Padre leads by a length to Exalted Lad second. Kuta Hurry third on the inside. Comforts off the track going forward. So was Quillion and also Bevan. Polish Echo just off the speed. Rally next on the inside of Tall S. A length and a half further back to Centurion on the inside of Danish Storm. A length and a half to Burley on the inside of Keymark. 2 further back to outside the square and back towards the tail of the field. Mad Harry with Soldado. They travel towards the side now at the 900-metre mark. It's Bush Padre leading by 3/4 to Comforts. Quillion out 3 deeps, had no luck. Back on the inside, Kuda Hurry, then Exalted Lad. Deeper out on the track was Bevan trying to improve. He's being tracked up into the race by Torless. Polish Echo between runners. Back on the inside was Rally. Further back, Danish Storm. Then Mad Harry Centurion. Well back, Burley with also Key Mark. Soldado under the whip and outside the square was last. On the bend, and Bush Padre tried to give them the slip here for Mertens. Mertens gave him a dig in the ribs and he got 2 in front of Comforts. Quillion. Rally getting to the outside, joining in. Then Exalted Lad, and right down the outside, Danish Storm. Rally hit the lead. Danish Storm and Exalted Lad joining in. Getting through, Burley late. Burley after Rally. Danish Storm wider out, but Burley wins the Port Adelaide Guineas from Rally. Danish Storm probably in that order, second and third. Close up, Polish Echo with Key Mark, Exalted Lad. Then Soldado, Centurion, Bush Padre hit the wall the last 200. Then outside the square, Comforts, Quillion. Well back in the field, Bevan with Mad Harry, Kuda Hurry and Torless, a shocker.
Winner there, number 7 Burley, Wayne Kerford, $20.30 the win, 5.10 the place. 4 Rally, 4.30, 12 Danish Storm, 2.60.
At the barrier, Gold Coast was Zuka the favourite, 2.20, 2.10 a place. Ahead of number 1 Roulette, 4.61.70. Third pick is 6 Spy King, 4.70 and 3.30.
All for Wayne Kerford. Surely his best day in the saddle. Now, Danish Storm, in fact, will get second, take note. Danish Storm will nose Rally for second. 12 will be second and Rally will be third. It'll be 7, 12 and 4 in one.
And, of course, what a day for Brian York. The 2 big ones here, El Mirada in the All-Aged and Rose Archway, of course, in the Oaks. OK, race 8 today. The Hershey's Cookies and Cream Plate. And they're off. Regal Touch was the smartest out. Viva La Vie holding second, followed by Ears Ronnie, who's coming over. Then comes Majestically as Grease drops back a little. A break then to Ackerbilk, second last LA Blur, and close up is Goodwood. Regal Touch in front as they run along past the 1700, about a length and a half on Ears Ronnie. Majestically 2 away, third on the outside of Viva La Vie, and then LA Blur caught a trifle wide from Ackerbilk in the middle. Grease on the rails, and Goodwood last, back about 8 lengths off the lead, occupied by Regal Touch. To the back of the track, and Regal Touch leads out 3/4 of a length on Ears Ronnie. Grease on the inside of Viva La Vie, and wider out is LA Blur, followed by Majestically as they pass the 1400. Ackerbilk is second last, and 2.5 to 3 lengths further back is Goodwood. Pretty keen going along the back section to approach the 1200 marker, and Regal Touch is really fired up in the lead. They had a couple of shots shortly. Ears Ronnie had a brief shot and it really quickened up Regal Touch, and she's about a length and a half on Ears Ronnie. Grease third, LA Blur still no luck, fourth, followed by Viva La Vie. Ackerbilk is wedged away from Majestically, shuffled back to second last, and Goodwood still at the rear of Proceedings. They come onto the side and go towards the 850, and Regal Touch 3/4 of a length on Ears Ronnie. LA Blur's running third, followed by Grease the New Zealander on the inside, a length of Viva La Vie. 1.5 to Ackerbilk, and Majestically racing abreast, and still Goodwood is last. To the 600 they travel in the final event here at Randwick, and Regal Touch in front, getting away from the rails slightly. Regal Touch, the leader, about a half length on Ears Ronnie. Grease is a length away third. LA Blur ridden for dear life. Then Viva La Vie, Majestically. Ackerbilk is being desperately ridden by Oliver, and one behind Ackerbilk, and that is Goodwood as they straighten up, and Grease went right up on the inside to join Regal Touch. And on top of the rise, Regal Touch still in front from Grease. Viva La Vie on their inside. Majestically is starting to warm up now. Ears Ronnie feeling the strain with LA Blur, but it's Viva La Vie going up on the inside, and Majestically, they're going to fight it out. Majestically goes to Viva La Vie. Majestically gains the upper hand, and some nice bets are landed here, thank you. Majestically has beaten Viva La Vie. Regal Touch clung on for third. Ears Ronnie fourth, and then Grease, followed by Ackerbilk, second last LA Blur, and last all the way, in fact, Goodwood. Number 5, Majestically, has landed some nice bets. 3.10, 150. 10 Viva La Vie, 250. And Regal Touch, coming back to some sort of form, will run third, number 3, at $2.20. Majestically, perfectly ridden by Darren Beedman. For the chairman of the Sydney Turf Club and his wife, I refer to Mr. Graham and Mrs. Julie Pash, trained